Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Help Desk with Joe, and with me, Joe.
We're back.
We're back. It's a new year.
Yes.
And we've got a lot of shows under our belt, and as usual, you're here to help people save money, improve their lives, be more efficient with what they're doing, and talk about technology.
Exactly. My favorite subject.
You betcha. So let's start 2015 off right and do a product review.
All right.
Like to do. So introduce today's product.
Okay. Today's product is
over to you.
It's made by a company called XtremeMac.
Yep.
It is the BT Home Connect. And the BT stands for Bluetooth.
And this is amazing. I'm so excited for this because it's a game changer.
Yes.
And I know we talked a little bit beforehand about how some things are okay. You know, they do make improvements here or there, but this is truly a game changer.
Yes.
It's going to impact how things work, and it's amazing with the opportunities it'll afford.
Right.
All right, so give us a general rundown on what the XtremeMac BT Home Connect is about.
Okay. What this little device does is it takes any speaker you have, whether it's your home theater system, your home stereo system, and makes it Bluetooth enabled.
Right. So any speaker, and indicating, like you can see the picture here, it shows a home speaker. You know, the kind for a 1970 stereo speaker,
right.
It's 3 foot high, and
or your home theater,
whatever the case may be. This is what it plugs into and makes magic happen.
Yes.
Okay, give us a rundown on what you see and how this affects.
Okay, so inside the box
comes
with the power connector, and it has your standard 3.5mm headphone jack, and it also comes with the converter cable that converts the 3.5mm into the standard, what they call the RCA red and white connectors. And
this will plug into just about every speaker,
right,
known to man.
Right.
And if not, I mean, even the old strip the wire down, wrap around the pegs. Same concept.
Right. So what you do is you plug this in, and then on the back here is a Bluetooth button. You push this button, you sync it up with your iPod, iPad, MP3 player, your smartphone. You sync it up with that, and you can start playing music from your phone to this device, to your home theater system, whatever speakers you have, that Bluetooth, over wireless through Bluetooth.
Right, and what impact is this going to have? I know we talked about this earlier, but go ahead and throw it out.
Okay. The nice thing of this is if you bought a brand new home theater system for Christmas, or if you have a stereo system that has great sound but it doesn't have Bluetooth capable and you want to listen to it wirelessly, this makes it possible.
Solves a lot of problems.
Yes.
And it also will, as you said earlier before the show, will take the place of some of the more high dollar items that people are having to use.
Right. Yeah, instead of buying all those speaker docks and all that, if you already have an existing system that has, and literally all it takes is a headphone, as an aux-in jack on that device, you plug it in, and you connect it, and you start playing.
Go to town. Okay. Let's run down Joe's pros on this, or Joe's good features, or Joe's thumbs ups.
Okay.
However you'd like to go.
All right. The pros of this device is the price. So the retail price is less than $15.
That blows me away, because my son wanted a docking deal for his little iPod deal.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, $15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can make it wireless.
The bad news is it'll be way louder.
Well, now we can't help that.
Yeah, I know.
Although we can get you noise canceling headphones. So
talked about that earlier. There's always a solution somewhere.
Exactly.
Okay, so the pros are cost. Cost point is super low.
Yes.
Unreal low.
Extremely affordable, and simplicity. Literally plug and play.
Yep. I got it literally.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What other pros you got with this?
What I like is you have the capability, the options of one or the other. They're not stuck with, okay, you have to have the RCA or you have to have the 3.5mm. You can go back and forth between your connections.
It's supplied with it, which makes it
even better.
Easy to use. You don't have to go to the store and try to figure out a connection.
Right.
Okay. Any cons to this?
One con, it's a small con, but it's a con nonetheless. Whenever I plugged it in, I'm used to most Bluetooth devices. You turn it on and it's automatically broadcasting, trying to connect with something.
Right.
With this, I had to actually push the button, and it took a few seconds to get it to working, but once it connected, we was good to go. So not a big con, but just a little.
Right, and that's kind of odd from something that has a power source that's all the time. So
right.
You're not wasting batteries by having it broadcast and seeking something.
Right.
But I'm sure somebody somewhere said there's a reason for that.
Right. And, I mean, it was a small inconvenience, but it wasn't like I spent hours and all that. It took a few seconds to get it going, but other than that, it's a great device.
Excellent. Okay, and then the length of the cords. Does that pose any problems for you? I know
For the setup that I was using, it wasn't.
I
Because
didn't even look beforehand to see how long the cord was.
it's about a 6-foot cord. But I mean, for the most stuff that you're going to use, it usually has a near an outlet source anyway.
Because
You know,
the stereo cord's that long, yeah. So
right? Because
that's
if you're
fine.
usually plugged in by the stereo that has a wall jack beside it anyway, so that's really
Yeah, or if you're like me, a power strip with 12 other things.
exactly.
Figure it out. Okay, not too bad. Final comments?
Overall, I like it. I mean, and what's nice is you don't have to worry about the quality of the sound. The sound of it coming out of the speakers is only as good as the speakers that you use.
Right.
So if you have cheap speakers, you're going to get a cheap sound. If you have expensive speakers, you're going to have the great quality sound.
Now, speaking of that, do you have to have the radio turned on to the speaker, or does this provide the power and signal to it?
No, this just acts as an input onto the
So
whatever.
you still have to turn the radio on, turn the volume as loud as you want. It'll blast as loud as you want.
Exactly.
You're just sending in the signal into the radio.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can use the volume control on the device, or you can use the volume control on your phone to control the volume.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well,
So if it's not quite loud enough, you can just keep turning it off.
That's right. Classic rock. Here we go.
There you go.
Okay. Final thoughts. You know, and I know you mentioned the pros, the price point, ease of use. I mean, you know, how can you go wrong? It plugs in. It's got a cord, plug and play.
Right.
The cons, the connectability.
Yeah, a little flaky, but I mean, once it was connected, it stayed connected. It wasn't. It worked and it dropped. I mean, once you got it connected, it stayed connected.
Okay. Did seeing it make you play any particular music, or try this out?
Well, I was being nice this time and actually tested when she wasn't around. You know,
Okay.
No, it was right around.
Play what you wanted then.
Right, I was right around Christmas. You know, when I was testing, so I didn't want to,
Yeah.
jeopardize Santa Claus coming.
I got
So
you. Yeah, you got to play it safe when it comes time.
exactly.
The holidays. Okay. All right. If someone wanted to get this, are you selling this on your online store?
Yes, we are. We have it on our online
Yeah,
store.
That's a good deal.
Yes.
And XtremeMac, BT Home Connect.
Yes.
Okay. If someone wants to track you down and say, hey, I need this, I saw it, how they get a hold of you?
And give us a call at our offices at 304-927-3588. Check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com, or be like Dave and like us on Facebook.
I like the like on Facebook. I'm also connected to the email, and I get the daily email specials.
Yes.
And, you know, we always joke around if I just had more money. But, you know, it is nice because there's some things that, you know, like this, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about it until you walked in here today with it.
Right.
And now that I know about it, holy cow. It opens up some options with what we're doing with our kids and ourselves, and listening to music and listening to stuff on our phone, podcasts and so forth. So, you know, it's a great way to get new information and stay current with technology.
So how many do you want?
Yeah, I got 3 kids myself. I better get one for my wife to stay out of trouble. So yeah, at least 5.
Or at least get her noise canceling headphones.
Solve some problems either way.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then A&M Digital Technologies, of course, doing all our shows, hosting all our shows, teaching our after-school classes, and then converting all our stuff to our podcasts, our YouTube, and Ustream. You got a whole list of stuff you do, Joe. So
You keep us busy.
Yep. And we're excited about that. So again, if you need to purchase something technology related, make sure you keep it local. Here in Spencer, West Virginia, Joe and Cena McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies, also hosting this show. So.
And do we want to let them know what's going on behind us?
I know, a green screen.
Yes.
New toys.
Yes. New year, new show. Same show, new layout.
Yeah. And I hate to say new toys, but we're getting our show upgraded.
Yes.
So
We're
not very much playing with this, a lot of work, but been plowing ahead, and you and Cena have been working behind the scenes to get everything to work.
Well, a lot of people call it work, but I call this having fun. So I call it playing.
It's not
but
so bad.
Yeah. So we're going to actually be able to incorporate this into this show and all the other shows we do, and set up actual different layouts instead of the same old white screen with the poster board, which we used it for a long time.
Yep.
It's going to be hard to.
It's run its course.
Yeah.
We turned over a new leaf, new year.
There you go. So look for us. You might see Dave and I on the beach doing a review here soon.
I asked for that today, but Cena said, no go, just do the show.
Yeah.
Get to work. So. All right, well, thank you, and that's our show for this week, and we'll be back next week with more technology-oriented shows, more fun, and hopefully some more product reviews. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.